Hello everyone, I trust you're having a beautiful day. Today I'm super excited to talk to you. One, because I'm in Amsterdam in the Netherlands and the sun has come out, so I'm shooting this video with some beautiful natural light. It was a bit of a rainy morning, but the sun has come out so that I could share this beautiful video with you today. I'm going to be speaking more into Kambo. This is an Amazonian medicine which has been a huge part of my life for over 2 years now, and I wanted to start sharing more with you about this today. Before I begin, if you are feeling the call to this medicine and you are feeling the call to work with me specifically with this medicine, I'm going to be holding my very first retreat in Sedona, Arizona from September 27th to October 1st. And I'm holding this retreat with my beautiful sister Arielle, which I'll share more with you about as well. And there's a link down below if you are interested. There's only a limited number of participants because we want this to be a smaller, more intimate retreat, and it's already filling up. So if you are feeling the call, I definitely recommend filling out the application form. So Arielle and I have put together this really beautiful experience which will contain 3 Kambo ceremonies, 2 which will be sort of the wet ceremonies, the traditional sort of way that most people take Kambo with water, and then a dry ceremony, as I was recently certified as an advanced Kambo practitioner through the International Association of Kambo Practitioners this summer, and I was trained how to serve dry Kambo, so I'm also going to be offering that experience as well. So those of you who may have already sat with the frog know that Kambo is a very beautiful, healing, incredible medicine. Like, I feel like I can go on and on about the benefits, and I will. But what's beautiful is that we put together this retreat with also the medicine of rose. There will be a rose ceremony in this retreat as well. There's also going to be rape and sananga ceremonies, so it's sure to be an incredible transformational healing experience. So I myself am a certified professional life coach in core energy coaching, and Arielle is a therapeutic yoga teacher, a functional medicine health coach, and a plant medicine integration coach. So you can trust that you are in the most beautiful, welcoming hands to integrate these experiences and these ceremonies into your life. So we've designed a very beautiful 5 days in Sedona, which will also include time out in nature. And yeah, I couldn't be more excited to invite you to that. So if you are feeling the call, like I said, the link's down below, and definitely apply because spots are filling up quickly, and September, the end of September anyways, is right around the corner, and I would love to work with you. So today I wanted to share more about Kambo because, like I said, this has been such a big and beautiful part of my life in the past few years, and I haven't shared too much about it on YouTube specifically. And I want to start sharing more because I know that there is a lot of course, misinformation out there, and of course a lot of curiosity. So my intention through sharing more about this medicine with you is to really ignite awareness around it, and if you are feeling that call in your heart, just to release any fear and start to open up to the potentials and possibilities of working with this medicine. So those of you who are watching, I'd love to know if you've sat with the frog before and what your experience was like. Please do share some of the healings and the benefits that you've received from the medicine as well, to support other people who might have questions or curiosities, doubts, or even fears in their mind. We can all help and support each other always. So today I specifically want to speak into what it feels like sitting with Kambo in a traditional ceremony with water. So the way that I share about this medicine when people come to sit in ceremony is to kind of share like the details of it and speak to more of what the ego might be going through in its processes, because Kambo can be a very uncomfortable medicine. It's called the Great Revealer for great reason, because it reveals to us the toxins, the heaviness, the discomfort, the disease that we might be carrying in our body, and allows us to release that. So the experience in sitting with Kambo is, what will happen is you'll sit in ceremony, you'll have a beautiful intention, and that intention might be something in regards to the body, mind, spirit, energy, anything that might be going on with you. And I definitely recommend that if you are having something physical manifest in the body, to start to bring curiosity to the metaphysical anatomy of that, because our bodies are always speaking to us, and so they're always going to be manifesting things for us to look at. And our body is our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is our body, so it's always showing us, leading us towards our next level of healing, of awareness, of transformation. The way that I was personally brought into Kambo was because I had a ringworm infection on my legs, And I shared a video of my first experience about Kambo, which I'll leave down below, that will share with you more about that and that healing for me. I was very resistant to the medicine at first. I didn't know if I was receiving the call, but all of a sudden, I just kept getting a lot of recommendations. I was in Bali at the time, and there were frogs everywhere. They just started to present themselves everywhere. They're in my bedroom, they were in my bathroom, they were everywhere that I would look. They would hop across the pathway if I was driving or walking. They just really made themselves known, and so I knew that it was time to surrender to the call and try something new, go into an experience that I didn't know that I would ever have. So, and sitting with the medicine, like I said, I'm going to be speaking a bit to the ego about it because it is a very uncomfortable experience. It's very uncomfortable because, again, it's bringing up all of the things that are in our bodies. So when a client comes to the ceremony with that intention, I'll get them to speak into it, to bring it out into the space, to vocalize it, to start to no longer hold that energy inside, but to start to move it out of the body, bring that awareness, that intention into the space, because Kambo is a very generous medicine. And for me personally, it has not only healed things within my body, but brought an abundance of blessings into my life. And one of those big blessings was that Kambo has truly brought me into my body. It's been this beautiful journey of embodiment, of healing, of vibrancy, of radiance. The Kambo Radiance is my Kambo business, if that's what we're going to call its name. So yeah, when the Kambo comes on, the first thing that happens is I will open the gates. And this is where I take a vine from the Amazon and I light the end of it so that it's burning at the end. And what I'll do is I'll open up the top layer of the skin to reveal the lymphatic system. All right, now it's okay. I'm just gonna put my hand on your shoulder. Deep breath in and out. And a deep breath in. And out. Beautiful. Depending on what your intention is, right? Whether that's something that might be more energetic and chakra related, more emotional chakra related, or if it's a specific part of the body that we're wanting to target, that's determinant of where the Kambo points will go, also based on how many times you've sat with the medicine. So once the gates are opened, which is a different number for each person, that's also very dependent on the intention, the person, the experience that they've had with the medicine already, I will open those gates. And for me personally, this was the part that I actually feared the most before I came to ceremony, because I didn't like the idea of burning my skin. And let me tell you, it was not painful. It feels like a little pinch, depending on where it is going on the body. Of course, some areas are more sensitive than the others, but I always encourage clients to take a deep breath in and out, and in that out breath, I will open the gate. And when I open the gate, it's only to reveal, like I said, the lymphatic system. So it's only that top layer of skin. It's kind of like I'm just taking off the tan, let's say, where you get sort of that white layer of skin and there's that clear fluid. So that's the lymphatic system. That's where we're targeting with Kambo. Kambo, my Canadian A's, sometimes they make their way in here. And so anyways, after that happens, because the client is fully fasted when they come to ceremony, and ceremony takes place in the morning, the client will begin to drink 1.5 liters of water on an empty stomach. And the body will already be quite dehydrated. There might be a lot of thirst that's present, but the 1.5 liters of water can be sometimes a little bit uncomfortable to get down, but it's an important part of the process, because as soon as that 1.5 liters is drunk, I'll come over and I'll put the medicine on the client. And when I put the medicine on the client, it honestly can take, you know, less than 30 seconds to begin to feel the medicine. And the way that the medicine initially comes on is it feels like fire within the body. There's sort of this fire phase that happens first, where it feels like, ooh, things are heating up in here. The heart starts to beat faster as Kambo connects with the heart. And the peptides that are from the Kambo secretion are activating the body in these ways to activate its natural healing abilities to support you in extracting the toxins from your lymphatic system, from your organs, from your blood, even from your brain, as there's neuropeptides that work in there to clear any like brain fog, let's say, any sort of addictions to processed foods or sugar. It's really cleaning things out in every single area of your life and in multiple dimensions of the self. So in this initial fire phase, it's kind of like Kambo sucking all of those toxins out of the body that have been there and all over the body, really. Doesn't matter where you might be facing discomfort, Kambo's going to find it. The medicine always goes where it needs to go. And on that empty stomach filled with water, Kambo will dump the toxins into the stomach. And that's when the purge will start to happen. So for me personally, before I came to Kambo, I had this huge fear of purging. Even in ayahuasca ceremonies, I can't remember how many times I sat with Aya, maybe about 15 times or so before I sat with Kambo. And I feared the purge. I had purged about 3 times maybe in the amount of those ceremonies. There was a lot of resistance there for me. When I was younger, I used to wish on my birthday cakes that I wouldn't vomit that year. Like, that's how much I was afraid of getting sick, let's say. But with Kambo, it's a very different experience. It's very much getting well. And with the purge, it feels really good in a way to release, right? Like the body's heating up, it's in a lot of discomfort. I encourage clients to just sit, meditate into it, you know, visualize Kambo moving through the body, extracting all these toxins, coming back to your intention, and really charging that purge. And when the purge comes, I encourage clients just lean over the bucket and open up your throat, like open up the channel, like open up the body and let it know that it's safe to let it go. Let it know that it's safe to release those toxins. And once the first purge comes, it generally starts to get easier because first of all, you'll see the toxins that are being released and it's kind of like, ugh, I don't want that in my body anymore. Okay, I'm willing to do the work. Kambo will only be on the skin for 20 to 40 minutes. So like I said, it's an intense medicine, it's a fire medicine, but it's very short and the benefits are incredible. The benefits, the blessings, the beauty that comes from this medicine is remarkable. It's truly a miracle and healing in so many different ways. So once the purge starts to happen and the clients released a lot of that water that was in the stomach, there's another 1.5 liters to drink of water. And this is to make the process easier. Water starts to naturally cleanse the body, and as more water enters the stomach, it's easier to release those toxins that Kambo is collecting and dumping into the stomach. Like for example, if the client were not to be drinking the water, it would be harder to get up the toxins in the bile. It just would not be as pleasant of an experience, let's say, because you're definitely sitting in discomfort, but the purge will start to come. Purge can also happen in self-purging. It can also happen in crying and emotional release. It can also happen in a lot of sweating, like literally feeling like your body is an infrared sauna and it's releasing in that way. It's a beautiful experience too when you get that sort of the sweating release happening with Kambo. It doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen for everyone. But what I find is that it's completely rejuvenating for the skin. Kambo as well supports the collagen production in the body, so you always get a glow up after Kambo. You always just feel so radiant, which is why I named my business Kambo Radiance anyways. And so in the experience, like I said, there might be purging in that way. There might be needing to go to the washroom, there might be crying, there might just be sitting with the discomfort and recognizing in your life. You might have sort of a conscious experience of recognizing, where am I holding on to all of this? A lot of insights might present themselves. A lot of conscious purging, a conscious releasing might happen as well, where you're very aware of, oh, that's the self-doubt, that's the self-hatred, that's that pattern that I've been struggling with, and you release it into the bucket. So it's a very empowering experience. And so once the Kambo has been on for, like I said, 20 to 40 minutes, it depends on how quickly the client can get the water in and get the water out. I always say and remind the clients in ceremony, the faster the water goes in, and the faster the water comes out, and the Kambo comes off. Because sometimes when Kambo comes on the body, and this is me specifically speaking to the ego, it's like, oh my god, I'm dying. This is the worst. What did I sign up for? Take it off. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to do this. This is uncomfortable, etc., etc., etc. And that's a natural part of the process, right? The ego is uncomfortable, so it's starting to activate in its ways. But the more that you sit with the medicine, let's say, or the more that you surrender to it and decide to work with the frog, the easier the experience will be. So once the client has released what they need to release all their water for their greatest potential of healing with those 3 liters of water only, then what will happen is I'll take the Kambo off. So sometimes people finish their process in 20 minutes or so, and sometimes it takes up to 40. Kambo will not be on the body for longer than 40 minutes. And once that Kambo comes off, it takes about 30 seconds or so for the body to neutralize, and then the client is encouraged to rest and lie down. And sometimes you can just fall into like a nap, or I should say, this is a very powerful time to just lie in a meditation and receive awareness and downloads, and there's this natural state of euphoria and empowerment that happens after Kambo, because you see and you witness how incredible the body is, how intelligent the body is, and how it worked with this medicine to heal you in a multitude of different ways. So it's definitely a warrior medicine. Like I've said multiple times, it can be uncomfortable, but on the other side of that is like this tapped in fearlessness. It's this rejuvenated energy, mental clarity. For me personally, Kambo has helped to heal a multitude of things, and sometimes it is like that brain fog or just not having sustainable energy throughout the day. Kambo is just incredible. Like I said, the medicine goes to where it needs to go. So yeah, I mean, there's extraordinary benefits of Kambo. Today I just kind of wanted to speak into the experience of sitting with it and what that's actually sort of physically like, and in hopes that, again, ignite the call if it's there, bring awareness to it, answer any questions you might have. And if there are questions, you can leave them down below, because I intend to film more videos explaining this further to you on my channel anyway, spreading awareness. But yeah, I mean, after Kambo, the blessings are numerous. It's different for everyone who comes to the frog, but that general feeling of like the fire and the release and the discomfort and the ego having its having its little freak out, all of that is pretty natural for every person who sits with Kambo. So yeah, I wanted to share more with you about that today. And again, if you are feeling the call to come to beautiful Sedona, Arizona, please fill out the application form, and Ayla and I will be in touch soon. We would absolutely love to have you. So sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.